So we're wrapping up for today, and it looks like nothing's been done, but the legs look great, and they're going to have a full week to cure now. That's great news. The electrics up here are working, so we have a starting on the button situation. Them panels aren't looking good, I have to be honest. You can see the imperfections. It wouldn't be good enough if I painted the tank, but you know what, let it do its thing, let it cure. We'll see how it is. I also don't know, because of the way I've sat them, I could have missed bits. I don't mind missing bits at the bottom. Hopefully I've got the top enough. And yeah, so next video, which should be next weekend, which for you guys will be quite soon, hopefully I'll be looking at dealing with the seat pan, potentially looking at and starting the looking at the side panel painting. Now in my head I know how much of a pain it is to take these off and then re-seat them and seal them. I'd prefer to paint it on here. I'd prefer to scuff it and paint it on here, but I'm not sure that's going to be manageable. I can easily take the pipe off, I'm not worried about that. It's more about splatter everywhere. You'd have to tape off really well. That is what I'm going to be thinking about. That I'm going to be considering that, because if I can paint it on here, I'm going to. I'll also want to get off the starting motor and give that a clean and a paint as well. All of these little bits will make a difference. Again, I also don't want to disconnect the clutch, because I just don't understand these clutches well enough to be able to mess with it. You see? Make sense? I'm just being quite sensible, actually. The rear brake last week is getting stuck on something, but I don't know what. I'm going to have to look into that. Kind of sits a bit, kind of had this first bit here is there's a little notch, and then once it's here it's spot on. So I'll have a look down there and see what's going on with that. But don't get me wrong, if I hooked everything up now and turned the fuel on, this bike will start run and ride beautifully as it sits. And if this was my bike and it had a basic number plate on the back, I'd be out there now taking it out and using it. Probably do need a front mud guard. Let me know in the comments how you're finding this build. I've got everyone's kind of views and opinions on what we should do with the bike. You know the direction I'm going in, at least with the seat. It will either be that seat on the original pan or a cut down seat. Yeah, and I think it's nice. We're just trickling along with this one and watching its progress, so I think it's nice. As always, thank you for watching. Please do throw up a like, make sure you're subscribed. All of that is really helpful. You know, 800 watchers, 1,000 watchers, really I should have 1,000 likes, but at the moment I'm just trickling over 100, and actually it's 800 to 1,000 every video, that, you know, every video. So 800 to 1,000 of you are continuing to watch all the time, but you're just not pressing that button. So
subscribe and put the notification on, that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, do me a favor, click the like, make sure you're subscribed.
The next day.
No one needs to worry, I've not gone up in the world. That's not my Porsche, that Porsche belongs to one of my neighbours. What is that noise? Oh no. Oh no. It's a rab-jab sounding noise. Neighbour's Porsche, stunning Porsche. I always wanted a 996, a kind of 1999, 2000, 2001 one, because they had the best shape. Loved them. 10 grand can probably get one nowadays, which isn't stupidly out of reach, although that would be the most expensive car I've ever bought. But ultra low emissions ruins that, I think, although I haven't actually checked. That would be my dream. If someone said to me, well, what car, what's your dream car? I want a kind of 2000 era 996 911 automatic, and not convertible, hardtop. Right, where are we? We just got our second-hand seat. Only one in the world that came with its fixtures and fittings. That's these ones here and this one here. All the rest had rusted and broken off. So I got very lucky with this. First thing I've tried automatically is measuring up my seat to this one to see if I could make it fit on the original pan. I'm in two minds. It looks like there'll be a bit of a gap there and there. I could probably do something with that gap, but I'm unsure at the moment as to what's going to happen there. What I want to do with this is strip it down a bit, see if I can get the leather off, see if I can get the foam out, and this needs to be de-rusted, a bit of sand, and it needs to be hammerited. I've bought some good hammerite to kind of control the rust here. So that's my main task for today, actually, looking at this seat. Right, as you can see, guys, it's taking for absolute ever, so I'm going to cut there and I'll come back when we've got some progress.